Votes are in, and Hillary Clinton is now clearly the presumptive Democratic nominee for president. Her opponent, Bernie Sanders, says he's not dropping out of the race yet. Back in May, when he was in South Bend, Sanders told WSBT 22's Patrick Roth he was going to keep on fighting no matter what.
The only way we transform this country is when millions of people stand up and say, we need a government that represents all of us, not the 1%. And that does take time. It's not going to happen immediately. If elected president, we can accelerate that progress. If not elected, we're going to continue working on it.
And Sanders told his supporters today he was going to take that fight all the way to the floor of the Democratic convention. So, where do things stand in the race for the White House? WSBT 22's Patrick Roth is here now. And Patrick, we have our two candidates, but there's still a lot of questions.
Eric, that's pretty much been the theme of this whole election. Both candidates have enough delegates to win the nomination on the first ballot at the Republican and Democratic conventions. Key now is, can they unite their parties to win in November? After what seems like years of campaigning, primary season is over, right?
I think there's still some more stuff to be sorted out especially on the Democratic side.
Even though Hillary Clinton has enough delegates to win the nomination, Bernie Sanders still hasn't dropped out. He says he'll fight for every vote in next week's primary in Washington, D.C., and then press on all the way to the Democratic convention.
He's going to, stay in the race all the way to the convention, or at least close to the convention, so that he can pressure the platform committee to make the kinds of policy changes that he wants.
And it's not just Democrats with a bunch of questions. Some Republican lawmakers have withdrawn their support and endorsement for Donald Trump this week after statements he made about the judge presiding over a lawsuit involving Trump University.
He continues to be this loose cannon rhetorically who says things that many people, including many Republicans, consider to be controversial, insulting, and divisive towards women and towards minorities and so forth. Then he's just making it more difficult to obviously defeat Hillary Clinton in November.
Now, Sanders is scheduled to meet with President Obama at the White House tomorrow. There are reports he's getting a lot of pressure to drop out, and his campaign has already laid off a lot of staffers.
And Patrick, we're already seeing Clinton and Trump make that pivot now to the general election.
Yeah, we've been seeing Hillary reach out to Sanders supporters for weeks now, saying that they have much more in common than differences. And one of the big bits of news last night was Donald Trump used a teleprompter in his speech last night. And a lot of people say that's because he's trying to sound more restrained and more presidential.
They want him to stay on point.
Yeah.
Than,
Mitch McConnell said, it's just when is he going to go off point next time? So we'll see. We've been wrong about everything else in this election, so why should we be right now?
Still have a few months to go. We'll see.
5 more months until today.